Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about an Inferno B-site execute. I'm going to go over all the utility first that you could possibly use, but you're probably not going to ever have such a execute where you're going to be using all of this utility all at once due to players dying on your team, due to players not having money to buy all the utility. So we're going to be talking about different combinations of this type of utility. So first off, our Coffin Smoke, you get backed up on these logs, you connect this guy with this guy, and that's just a standing throw, and it's going to land deep enough that a CT cannot get up on top of Coffin and have a one-way. You can't even see Coffin. Yeah, I don't have a one-way on top of there, which is nice. And then a CT Smoke is you get same spot, right side here, in between those two wires, and that's going to be a decent CT Smoke. Alright, you can get it deeper. There is no gap here, but you can get it deeper with some other lineups. That's not the best one in my opinion, but it's from the same spot, so you can just line up here, have a teammate call what they're smoking, probably going to be CT, and you can just grab the Coffin. Molly-wise, alright, this is a dark molly, so there's this little black dot right here. You're going to look at the left side of it, and you're going to back into this half-wall corner, and then that's just a jump throw. That's going to get dark. Alright. Then you have one where you get in between these barrels. You crouch, you aim right here. Alright, you uncrouch, jump throw. That's gonna get... Man, I almost had it. Alright. That's gonna get top second orange. It's going to get in between orange. It's gonna get back second orange. The only thing it won't get is top first orange, which should be an easy clear when you're coming out on the site. And then your new box molly, you get into this corner. You look at the bottom of right here, and you jump throw. And that's going to spread. It won't get all of new box. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. There's no molly that will get all of new box, but we can handle that with a flash. Alright, so we get in between these two guys. We look right about here, and it's just a standing throw. Now, what's special about this flash is that no matter where you are, unless you're pressed all the way up on new box, which is unlikely, it's going to get a new box player. Alright, so I'm standing right here, flash is thrown, it's going to full blind me completely. Alright, gets somebody here, gets anybody over here, you know, it's a pretty good flash. So, combinations of this utility, like I said earlier in the video, you're probably not going to be able to have access to 3 mollies, 2 smokes, and a flash ready to go. Probably the mollies is going to be your limiting factor. Most of the time we will have 2 smokes and a flash at the very least. So you have to pick and choose what mollies you want. A dark molly, in my opinion, is probably the most useful. Although new box is more commonly played, the new box molly doesn't always go all the way back, so I don't think it's too useful. The dark molly is very useful because I'm sure that multiple of you have had a time where you're trying to come up on a site and they have a guy with an op back here, double scoped right here. It makes it very, very difficult to get up on the site with an op in that position. All right, so having a molly there, forcing the op out, and making him in an uncomfortable spot, it's going to be pretty useful. Second most useful molly is going to be new box molly, and then third would be oranges. The difference between the new box molly and the oranges, like when it comes to second to third, honestly isn't that much. So if they have been playing oranges a lot, maybe with pistols, shotguns, whatever, and they've been stomping on you guys, this would not be a bad molly to throw at all. And then that new box molly, a better one, can be thrown from over here. Okay. And that's just back up against this wall and throwing it, well, aiming at the top of these yellow things. Alright? First orange that would be. Not even yellow, it's orange. I'm dumb. So, I threw a little bit off right there. You want to aim more that way. So, like I said, it's going to get back there. I personally wouldn't recommend throwing this all that often just because you have a smoke CT, you got a smoke Coffin. Even with those smokes down, standing right here, you're still susceptible to a lot of angles. Somebody could push through CT very easily and kill you. wouldn't really recommend throwing this. I would just try to clear out new box. It's not that difficult to clear out. Maybe one person dies clearing it out, but at the end of the day, it should immediately be traded out. You're not really going to get multiple frags from this position unless they completely forget to clear it, or you're playing 3B, they kill 2 already, so they think it's clear. Whatever it is, you're probably not going to get multi-frags. There'd have to be a very specific situation in which would enable you to get multi-frags. So the execute that you're probably going to throw on the run will look something like this. Alright, you got your CT smoke, maybe you have a Coffin Smoke, and then you have a flash open. Most of the time people are not going to be throwing mollies, and again, I went over the tier list of the mollies, which you should know all of them. They are 164 tick, so, or sorry, 128. What the hell am I saying? 128 tick. So you should know all the lineups from watching this video. Again, if you want a molly, you want this one. If you want 2 mollies, you want these 2. If you have 3 mollies, you got these 3. Pretty standard. Now, just a little sneak peek into the how to entry B site video. With that flash coming over, and we'll throw it one more time. With this flash coming over. Alright. Things you need to be worried about. CT, unless there's a smoke there. Even if there is a smoke there, somebody easily could push through that smoke. You're going to want to come top coffin, right here, 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 here. Alright? Pretty standard. Also, don't forget to check sandbags. That's always a big one. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.